So I'm thinking that things are really a mess in my life. So crazy, I hardly know where to start to make progress in sorting things out. I'm doing this for a record of my memories such as they are, and possibly hoping for communication and for someone to sort my life out. Some miracle. But it is a very strange situation, so I know a certain amount and not all that else. So what I know is I'm living in supported living, it's called. And I believe I've been here for a year or so. I'm really not sure dates and whatever and what's happened because I have a memory problem due to injury. So I simply don't have a memory. I have very small snippets of information about my past, but I don't know, for example, where I live. I know I have 2 children, but I don't know how old they are. I don't know where they are, and I don't know what they look like. I have no knowledge of them at all, apart from the fact that I have them and I know their names. I think I've been here in supported living for a year, and before here, I was in another supported living place, and I believe that was for 1 or 2 years. The reason I don't know is because I've had a brain injury, and the result has been a complete loss of memory. I had some kind of fall, I don't know how long ago, but I believe it may have been more than a year ago. And I believe the fall may have been suicide, which is absolutely stunning to me. But I have no memory of the situation, so I have to take it as a possibility. I can't imagine it, but there it is. So life is extraordinarily strange. I'm here in supported living, which means I'm fed 3 times a day, and I have a small studio flat type place that I can sleep and I have my own space. I don't have any sessions or therapy or any interaction with anybody. I don't see anyone at all, it's just me here. So life is extraordinarily strange. I have this basically is a room, it's an extended room in a studio flat type arrangement. I have a computer, I have a phone where I can make internet calls on it. Not that I've got anyone to call. I don't know any numbers or whatever. Yeah, and I'm fed 3 times a day. And that's what life is. It's just living here in this flat and being fed 3 times a day. And that's it. That's the total of what's going on. And I don't have my memory. I don't know how I got here or why I'm here. Well, that's not strictly true. I believe I've had some kind of fall from a building. Definitely more than a year ago, but it may have been 2 years ago or 3, I don't know. I'm in this supported accommodation, and before here I was in another supported accommodation. I can walk with a stick at the moment, but I believe I was in a wheelchair at one point for a long time. And I don't know details, but possibly more than 6 months in a wheelchair before coming to the stick. So I'm living life very much in a confused state. I simply don't know how this happened and why I'm here and what's going on. So what little I know is, as I say, I've been here in this studio flat place for a year. 1 year almost exactly. Before here I was in another supported accommodation, and I believe that may have been as much as 2 years in that place. And before the supported accommodation I was in hospital for many months, I don't know how long. So I had a fall and this caused brain damage, which had led to complete loss of memory, and it means I can't walk. At the moment I can walk with a stick, but before this I was in a wheelchair for more than a year, I believe. So it is a very confused situation, but I believe years have passed while I've been in supported living and hospital. I had some kind of fall which may have been suicide, even though I can't believe that. I have to accept it as a possibility. I'm in a situation where I can't walk without a stick, and I'm in this supported accommodation being fed 3 times a day, and I have somewhere to sleep, and I have computer here with internet access. But there's nothing going on in terms of therapy or communication. I'm just being kept here like a rabbit in a cage. It's a very strange existence. So I am wondering what life is, basically. It's a real mystery to me, and I don't know if there's a plan for me, or I don't know what will happen. I get the impression I'm just being maintained here because staff don't know what to do with me. I can understand that. I mean, what can be done? I don't have a memory. I can't take care of myself. I used to own a house and a flat, but I believe they're both taken away now. My ex-wife, I believe she's an ex-wife, she must be an ex-wife, would have taken the house and the flat as well. So I don't have properties anymore. I have 2 children, but I don't know what they look like, I don't know how old they are. I'm guessing though that they might be around 10 or 10 to 15 years of age. It's such a strange existence. I have 2 children I don't even know. I don't know what happened to me, how I got here. I don't know how I can possibly sort things out. I'm wondering if there's a plan for me here, or if I am just being maintained here indefinitely. Apart from losing my memory, I also lost my sense of taste, which is incredibly awful. But I believe there's been some progress today. I had a little bit of taste today. I still can't smell either, but I'm really hopeful of improvement in taste. So I'm wondering what more I can communicate. As I say, how far as I know, I had an accident which may have been a suicide attempt, and I think that was as well longer than 1 year ago. I don't know how long ago. And I'm here in supported living for 1 year, and before here I was in another supported living, and then before that I was in hospital for the injury, and I believe I was in hospital or maybe approaching a year as well. I simply don't know details. I'm very confused about time. So I'm wondering what life is and what I'm doing. At the moment, I'm existing. I'm eating, sleeping, and I'm on the computer sometimes doing internet stuff. I play Scrabble on my phone. Life is extraordinary. I simply am just surviving with no idea what's going to happen with me. And having no memory is incredibly strange and very scary. But then I'm thinking if my sense of taste is showing signs of improvement, maybe my memory may as well. I can just hope for that. Because I simply don't know anything about anything. It's just an amazing life at the moment. I'm worried and confused. But at the same time, there's nothing I can do. I'm being kept comfortably. I'm being fed like a rabbit in a cage. I'm not sure if I can say any more. You know as much as I do, basically.